there, Dave. Yeah, that foreign bloke, you know, don't tell me. Come to my favourite curry place, but we're going to eat here, so we can see. Busy, busy, busy. This man John's ordered some pig blood soup. Right, it's rant time. If you watched last week's video, you will know that I was at the Samsung shop and what have you. Basically, I have a Samsung Galaxy Watch 6. It has a charger. Started playing up a couple of weeks ago and basically stopped working, and nothing I could do to get it to work. So, knowing what I know about how things work here, I decided to buy a new one online from Lazada. But every single seller was outside the country. There wasn't anybody selling it locally in Thailand. In the meantime, I can reverse charge it from my phone, but I have to charge my phone first, and then I have to reverse wireless charge from my phone to the watch. Just sit the watch on the back of the phone. Now I have to do this every day. It's not good to keep doing that, and I'm worried about the phone's battery. And the phone is an expensive, you know, it's a Galaxy S23 Ultra. Anyway, it was taking a long time for this charger to come from China, where it's coming from. So I decided, I saw it the other day, I'll go to the shop where I bought it, thinking, you know, they'll check it out. Yeah, it's fine, here's a new one. No. They did all that, they checked it all out, and told me it was guaranteed for 6 months, but I had to go to the Samsung service centre. So as you will have seen, I went there as well, customer service, and I was there for ages and fannying about, and they said, yeah, it's guaranteed, but we don't have one in stock, we have to order it from Bangkok. Right, okay, fair enough, so I have to keep carrying on. So anyway, I got a message to say that the thing had come in, and I could come in, bring my watch with me. So we went in there now, and they asked to see, could I give them my watch? I took my watch off, then me thinking they're just going to check that the charge is okay and bring it out to me. It then comes out from the back where they have the workshop and all that, and says, do you want to wait, or you can come back? It'll be 2 hours. I said, what's going to be 2 hours? Oh, they have to test it. What are they testing it? If it charges, it charges. Just give me the charger. You know, it's a guarantee. Anyway, they wouldn't do that. So I got very annoyed. I rang Jo. I said, can you come into the shop? She was sitting in the car waiting. She came in, argued the toss with them, and they kept giving out all the usual bullshit explanations. Oh, they need to test it, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, after about a quarter of an hour, they came out from the back of the shop with my phone, with my watch, and asked, could I give them the code for it, the PIN code for the watch? I said, no, I'm not giving them the PIN code for the watch. And in the end, it's like the PIN code for the watch is, you know, it might be a PIN code I use somewhere else. It also opens up the fact that I have Google Pay and things on the watch. It means they could be doing anything. You know, I'm not giving away PIN codes for anything. So in the end, I said, just give me the watch. Sod it. It's like so much hassle for literally for a part that is not 200 baht. And so I've got one online, ordered from online. If I don't get it in time, I would just order one from Lazada, from Amazon. There's loads of them on Amazon. I would get it. I can have it delivered within a couple of days to the house in Sweden, or rather to the where I collect my parcels from in Sweden. So that's that. So I'm absolutely livid. I've just left there now. My head is like going to explode, and it's just another example of absolutely crap customer service. You know, customer service just doesn't exist here. So when you're in Thailand, beware of that, because you will not get customer service here. If something goes wrong, don't. If they tell you something's guaranteed for 100 years, just take it with a massive pinch of salt, because it may well be guaranteed, but you will have to hop and skip and jump through hoops of every size and dimension if you're going to get anything on guarantee here. Alright, calm down now. Been to Mr. DIY, and now we're in Lotus Jobs looking at something. I did have a quick look but they don't really have my size here, unfortunately. So yeah. Right, I'm waiting for Jo in the changing room, but she's gone in the gentleman's changing room. So yeah. Well, we're back from town. We've done all what we're doing. I'm so tired now, but I'm going to go over to Nadongai. Jo's over there. I've been cooking dog food. We bought some more dog meat to cook. What we bought yesterday in Macro has all been frozen for, we'll do it at the start of the week. But we bought some today as well, so I've been cooking dog food, and I'm going to go over to Nadongai and see how she's getting on, and then I may go for a walk. Okay, that's how it looks here. Over there is Jo's fruit orchard, bananas mostly, but now she's planted a lot of other things as well there. Custard apples, tamarind, I don't know what, but yeah, it's all good stuff. Anyway, I'm just going to have a quick look down here to see how the paddies are looking. I think they're all ploughed and done, but they haven't been smoothed over yet. That's the next and final job, although the tractor is down there, so maybe that's what it's doing now. Maybe it will be done by today. If he doesn't finish, it'll be finished tomorrow, I think, by the look of it. Although maybe he's ploughing further down, because I can see there's at least one there that's not been ploughed. Anyway, getting on with, there's another one there as well that's not been ploughed. Perhaps he's waiting for to soften up a bit as well. Anyway, it's all good here at Nadongai. I'm going to head back up to Jo, and then I think I'm going to go back to Banswan. I'm feeling a bit tired. In fact, Jo's feeling tired, but she's so stubborn she won't give up and call it a day. Guys, a very good morning to you. It is Sunday. My last day off during our time here in Thailand. Well, not entirely true. I am actually off the day we travel, which is Wednesday. But this is my last full day off. Tomorrow I've got a busy day with work, so I'm going to have to rush around in the morning to do what I need to do, things that we need to do on our last couple of days here. And then I've got a very busy day with work. Tuesday I'm going to have to try and slack a bit, because I'll have things to do work-wise. And then Wednesday, Thursday I'm off. That's my travelling days. And then back to work on Friday when I will be in Sweden. So yeah, today being the last full day off, I need to get on with things. Although I don't really feel like it, if I'm totally honest. But we'll see. We'll get there in the end. Right, you might be able to see the green starting to come up. The rice is up here, so all looks promising. Should be good if the weather keeps favourable. This is Jo's sister's rice, of course. Our rice is down there on Nadongai, which they're still doing at the moment. Okay, here I am again in the trees of Nadongai. Up the top here, they're looking very good. Just bringing some provisions for the worker. We've only got one, but he's doing a great job, and Jo's very pleased with him. So he actually is one of the guys who built our house. Yeah, he's busy preparing to plant more trees, and we're going to go and buy more trees soon. These are ones that have been newly planted after others died, as you can see. So yeah, we're going to go and buy a lot more trees now once I've dropped off his ice and provisions. So he's got something to keep him going while he works. Okay, we're down at Rangsley now again. Joe's busy buying trees there. And yeah, it's a cloudy old day, humid and sticky, but not high temperature as such. Right, trees are all loaded. Joe's stopped here in Nakwang to find some food for her and the workers. She's got another worker coming. And then we need to rush off with the trees. Back at Nadongwai, the tractor's doing the rice. He's doing the with the attachment that I said that kind of smooths it out. They haven't done this one here, but they're doing that one over there. Oh no, it's not. I'm seeing things. He's ploughing us still, but it's all coming together slowly but surely. And back here on this side, we are dropping off all the trees, so the workers can carry on planting. 200 and odd trees she's bought again. Okay, I am heading to Home. I did mention that I forgot to turn in the other day. I was I was meaning to go in Home after we ate curry at the my favourite curry place, as it's like literally up the road, almost next door to Home. And I pulled out from there and then just kept on driving, and then I thought, oh shit, I've missed the turning in, and it's a long way round and a lot of hassle to do U-turns. So I thought, okay, another day, let's carry on with other things. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to Home. I've got a couple of light fittings that I want to fix before we go back, and I want to put a socket on the outside of the dog's cage to plug their fan in, because Muwan especially, she's a bit of a pain for playing with things, and they have the plug out sometimes, and I'm worried that one day there's going to be an electrical accident with that. So I'm going to Home, get a couple of things, and then I'm going to go to the market in Mumon. So here I am, the famous Home. Okay, I've got a lamp that I wanted and a socket. The light sensor thing is, I'm actually going to take it to Sweden. I need to do some jobs on my lights outside at the house in Sweden, and they're cheaper here to buy, so I'll take one of these. I prefer these than the ones that you get in Sweden anyway. Right, I'm going to have a quick look for a shelf, and then I'm done. Okay, all done. I didn't bother with the shelf. I had a quick look, but it's more of a job than I want to be getting into with this little amount of time that I've got. So I'm going to fix the light, because that's important. It's outside, and it's where the jars, the bran and things, the fish food and whatever stuff, feeding the ducks, feeding the fish, and it's also a security light. And I'm going to do this socket for the dog's fan to move that, so that's important. But the other shelf thing, it was just a while I was at it kind of thing. But anyway, we're going to rush on over to the market, see if we can find something for our tea or dinner tonight, and then back to Banswan. Right, I'm at Mumon, and it's very humid, so my camera's steaming up, but you've seen this market before. It's where we often come these days. Right, just give the lens a quick wipe. It'll be steamy again soon. Just going to get something to it. I think hopefully the duck guy's here, and I'm going to get a chicken from him. a braised chicken. Right, I was going to get a braised chicken, but decided to get a duck. So I've got a whole duck. He only comes once a week, this fella, and I like his duck and his chicken. His chicken's obviously a lot cheaper than his duck. But he only comes once a week, and it's the last chance I've got before we head back to Sweden, so I thought, why not push the boat out, let's have a duck. Right, it's so humid now. I'm going to head back. Alright, well, the rain is coming down hard now. Thought it might. Can't shelter in under that. I did this for her. Just what I didn't need. I've just put rice on to cook 2 different loads. One for the dogs, one for us. Obviously we've got a duck. And now we've had a power cut. I was just finishing up the video that should be out in about an hour 55 minutes from now. And the power went off. The rain is raining heavy, as you saw. I just showed you some seat under a little shelter. So I expect that's why the power's coming. Not very funny. And it is raining hard now. I'm guessing that's Chow coming up there in the rain. Here she comes. Right, I am absolutely soaking wet. I've just been up there on the step ladder. The water is pouring out from over the edge of the gutter and not going down the blue pipe which I sorted last week. So it was getting really wet on our washing machine, amongst other things. Anyway, I'm cooking the pakana. I have a, I don't know what you call that, vegetable that I bought for you with the duck. But we've still got no electricity, so the rice hasn't cooked yet, the dog's rice hasn't cooked yet, and we can't warm anything in the microwave, the other things that, the duck and the sauce. But I can do that on the stove. But I need to cook the rice on the stove as well if I'm gonna first if I'm gonna do that. So bit of a pain really, but we shall see how we get on. Right, good morning. As you can see, a lot of rain fell last night. Just sister's come now to release the water, so it'll run down into the canal. Yeah, a lot of rain fell last night. We had a power cut, as you will have seen, so I had to make food on the gas stove in the dark, but it came back after about an hour and a half, so it wasn't too long, thankfully. Anyway, yeah, a lot of water, so that would be good for the trees in Nadongwai. It's very dry there still, so that will have helped them a lot. So as you can see, the water's being released from here. It's running down into here. Basically you have to open from each and every layer, so this will fill up here and it'll be empty. Time to empty there, and it runs across. Then there's a big pipe that runs under the road where I fell down in the ditch a couple of years ago, into this one, and then empties out into the neighbour and so on, and empties so on and so on, all the way down until it reaches the canal. That is the way it works. So yeah, I've had a phone call this morning from the Samsung customer service centre asking me if I'd like to come and collect my the same bloke that I been dealing with before, asking me if I'd like to come and collect my charger. I said not really, if I have to wait 2 hours. Anyway, he said oh no, you just come and collect it, no problem. And I said I don't need to wait 2 hours. I mean, hopefully he won't say I need to wait an hour, but no, you just come and collect it, he said. So I'm going to give him another chance. I'm going to go and collect it. Why not? I mean, it's mine. It's under guarantee. I've actually got one still on order, but it's a riding hood on Tanny, so it should be delivered today or at the latest tomorrow. And I've got one being delivered in Sweden tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. It might be Wednesday, but it'll be there by the time we get there anyway. Most of my parcels get delivered to either lockers or where I collect them from behind the counter. This one I think will just be in a sort of a padded envelope, and it'll be in my post box, but it'll be there when we get back. So yeah, so I'll have 3 charges possibly by Thursday. Anyway, I'm gonna get on. We need to go and get some more trees. It's the last day, it's the extra day, because there's still more to do. So Joe's on her way. Joe's on her way to get some provisions for our worker, who's going to work an extra day today, because he was going to finish yesterday, but he said there's a few more spaces that could do with trees, so I think we're going to get another 30 or so, and then that would be that on the tree front. I've got a very busy day this afternoon. I've got a long meeting, another one of these ISO 9001, 14001 certification meetings. I've got one today, and I've got one in about a fortnight, and then that will be it for the summer on that front. And then after the summer holiday season, which ends in Sweden about the middle of August, we will be back on that front, and hopefully under the coming months before the end of the year, then we will be ISO certified, so it will all be worth it. That's the plan anyway. I'm going to get on, got lots to do. Okay, so I've just been to the Samsung shop again. It was a bit of a wait because there was a lot of people there. It wasn't them messing about. And I have my charger, and also my charger from Lazada is due to be delivered within the hour. I got a message from the Lazada app. So I've suddenly got 2 chargers and one on the way, which will be delivered to Sweden, so I will have 3 chargers. But that's really good. And the guy in the shop, he was there the other day, but this time he was suddenly very apologetic and sorry that I had to wait, and just quickly put the watch on, checked that it worked, fine, thank you, which is what they could have done the other day. I don't know why they didn't, but there you go. Anyway, it's all sorted, so we're just getting the last of the trees for this afternoon's planting, and then that will be the end of that job. Lots to do. Been busy at the house, at the farmhouse this morning, preparing, getting ready for us leaving. We've only got a couple more days to go. Alright, just back from town, and my charger from China's come as well, so now I've got 2 chargers in the space of an hour. Okay, good morning. It's what time is it? 8:45. We are 1 day away from leaving, so we've got a lot to do. Joe's still got a few things to do over there, and now don't go out. I've got a problem here with lights that don't work outside suddenly that I need to fix today. This light was out the last couple of days, and I bought a new one in Do Home, but when I came back last night, all the lights in my Crown Lotuses, the lights outside that light up, everything was off, and they all come from here, so I need to go in there in the dog house and sort that. Otherwise it's a bit of a mess. Yeah, just busy sorting clothes. As you can see, it's a bit of a mess. I need to pull down my office space. Need to go buy stuff, need to sort dog food out, need to clean out the car. It's a bit of a mess as well. There's a lot to do. Anyway, we're getting on with it, and the time is counting down. I think we've got 27.5 hours roughly before we leave, so lots to do. Oh, and I need to work this afternoon as well, which is kind of, I may take the part of the day off, but I've got a job that I need to do, so I need to do that as well, and I need to have a shave. Okay, we've been busy. I haven't obviously filmed anything because you know, it's just a crazy mad rush and we've got such a lot to do, but we are now going to go to town to do a couple of errands, and we've just stopped off at a neighbour's farm to leave some stuff up. We're going to do a couple of errands, and then we will be back. It'll be time for me to work. Joe's going to go over to Nadongwai, but first, yeah, we got to go and buy a few things. Okay, I'll show you what I'm doing. It's nearly 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We have about 20 hours left before we leave, and I'm here outside the house in Banswan. Basically, that light there, and Marco Lotus's light, the light on the post there, and the outside light there, the doggy's light here. Everything runs from that mess up there, but it stopped working. So the blue thing up there, the turquoisey thing, is a sensor. I swapped it. That sensor I actually bought to take back with me to Sweden, so I'm going to have to see if I got time to buy another one later on today. Otherwise I'll have to buy the Swedish ones, but I don't like the ones I could get in Sweden. So I've fixed all that spaghetti there, hopefully, and that light is also needs changing, and I'm going to put a socket instead of that socket there, because the dogs interfere with it. The dog's fan, I'm going to put a socket for just on the corner of the door frame there. But I need to swap that light now before I turn the electric back on. I've done all the messing about in there, so we'll see if it works or not soon. Right, it's not the prettiest job I've ever done, but I just don't have the time, and I don't really have the inclination either at the minute. But I made a cock up as well. I put this socket here so that the dogs wouldn't be messing with the fan wire, the plug-in for the fan, because there's a socket there that I was using. Of course, I didn't think straight when I run the socket there. First of all, I ran it off by that light, and then of course realised that it didn't work unless it was dark, because the sensor there controls all the electrics here. So I had to then rewire it, pull a wire all the way over to there, and join it up with the incoming power supply rather than the outgoing from the sensor. But anyway, it's done. It's the best it's going to be for the time being. I may or may not tart it up when we come back. I may just leave it like it is. We are heavily leaning towards living at the house when we come back, so you know, as long as things are working, then I'm not really that bothered. And I don't have the strength and the capabilities that I used to have, so I just, you know, make the best of it really. But anyway, it's done, so that's good. And I haven't got the time. We've got to still pack and do all sorts. Jo wants me to go over and help her at Nadongwai when I get a break, so I'm going to be doing that as well in a minute. Okay, 6 o'clock. Jo's still here doing at Nadongwai. I've just picked up water butt, take back to Banswan, that we had here for the workers to use to have water to mix concrete. She's just about finished. She's going down there to do a couple of little things, she said, and fetch a moped, and then she'll be coming up here and out through the gate here. So this will be the last visit to Nadongwai for this time, unless something happens tonight or whatever, but that's it for us here. 18 hours to go before we leave Udon Thani, so we've got a fair bit still to do. The car is filthy dirty as well, but that's not going to get cleaned anytime soon. Yeah, we will just have to make the most of it. Jo's niece will take care of the car. It needs to be tested and have its tax disc done, so she usually takes care of that as well, so to take it for a wash at the same time and helps us out with that. Anyway, I'm going to get on. Okay, I'm in the car. I'm just about to go up to the village. I'm going to go to my brother-in-law's. Jo's already up near the village. She's going to get her hair done before we travel. This lamp's going to go out. But I've got one bottle of beer that I had left, so I'm going to go and take that and drink that with my brother-in-law, and that I'm planning on that being the last beer for a good while. Last year I didn't drink a single beer while I was in Sweden. I didn't drink any alcohol at all, so I'm going to try and repeat that process. Not that I drink much here. I probably only drink about 2 or 3 beers a month anyway, if that. But and when my brother-in-law's been away, I haven't bothered even drinking them at all. But I do have the occasional one. So I'm going to go up there and socialise a bit, and then yeah, we didn't get out to buy stuff, so we're going to try and get out early in the morning.
อิ่มแท้ไปกินยังมา
Puppy dogs.
วิมันสิท้องแตกมันอ้วนโพดแล้วนี่ก็น่าเดี๋ยวโอ้ย
ของใครยังลัง
There's my friend. Right, I'm back. Just a very quiet evening. Just me and my brother-in-law. We just sat. I drank a bottle of beer and we had a bottle of chicken soup and we chatted. Jo was still having her hair done. She was there when I got there, but she went off to get her hair done. So I spoke to her on the phone just now and said I am going home to sleep, and she will be back when she's back. So yeah, I'm going to get my head down because I won't be getting much sleep after tonight for a couple of days. So yeah, make hay while the sun shines. And we have to be up early tomorrow. Okay, good morning. Not feeling great this morning. Bit stressed, and I'm finding it. I don't know. I'm finding it very hot, and it's very humid, and I'm finding it very hard going to do anything without feeling bad. We have 4 hours to be ready to leave for the airport, and still a fair bit to do. Alright, pulled my office to pieces. It's reduced to a 32-inch screen, a big box full of bits, and 2 printers. Well, 1 printer and now 1 scanner, because this one only scans, it won't print, but the other one's very good, the black and white laser. Anyway, yeah, pulled down the office. These things here will be going back to the house for safekeeping, along with that big telly out there, out here. That one will be going back to the house. Everything else that you see here is just packed up, ready for us being away. So and we'll just stay here. Jo's niece is coming in morning and afternoon, so she's got an eye on the place, and we've got the dogs guarding the course. Anyway, we get on. Well, we're getting there. How's the time doing? 9 o'clock. 3 hours to go. Okay, car's fully loaded. Stuff to take back to the house, and our hand luggage and our main luggage there. We are going to go to the house. We've got stuff at the house that we've bought and stored there, so those cases are not fully packed yet. They're just packed with what we're taking from the farm here, mostly clothes and stuff, but we've got a lot of stuff that we bought, so that needs to be packed into those 2 suitcases once we get to the house, and we'll be leaving from the house, leaving our car, leaving Jo's moped at the house in safe storage. But I think that's about it for this time in Thailand. I'm going to leave it there. We've still got a couple of hours, 2 hours before we actually leave, to find out how we get on our trip and if we make our flights and all that stuff. You'll have to watch the next video. That will be a travel report, basically, from how we get on this time traveling between Udontani and Flian in Sweden. We reckon about a 27-hour, I calculated yesterday, 27-hour door-to-door trip this time, partly because we've got a long stop in Bangkok, and we've got to do a couple of things on the way once we get to Sweden. But that'll be it for now. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for all the support throughout the 7.5 months we've been here in Thailand. Please stay tuned for more. There's videos coming from Sweden. There will be some coming from the UK towards the end of our time, or at the end of our time in Sweden, and then we will be back to Thailand in 4.5 months. So thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for all your support, Big shout out to John. Thank you very much, John. Yeah, I will catch you all in the next one. Please give us a like, a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and see you soon. Bye for now.